So today I'm going to be doing the pick a card reading for what he or she wants you to know. This can be whoever you thought about when you clicked on this video. Please keep in mind that this is general, so it may or may not resonate with you. Whatever you get from the cards and from the message that Spirit has for you, then that is the message for you. If you would like to book a personal reading, if you would like to know the name of the decks, anything that you could possibly want to know, that information is going to be down below in the description box. If it is not, then feel free to leave a comment and I will respond. So I've already gone ahead and laid out the cards simply for time's sake and because I don't have that much memory left on my phone. So this is section number 1. This is section number 2. This is section number 3. This is section number 4. So I'm going to take a few seconds to meditate on these cards, and while I do that, then you all can, pick a number between 1 and 4. If you get more than 1 numbers, that is perfectly fine. Go with that. Trust your instinct. Trust your gut. So go ahead and decide. I'm going to meditate and then we'll get started. Okay, if you have not, chosen your number yet, pause the video, and then once you do, you can proceed. But I feel like either you or whoever this other person is very nervous. There's also a lot of mental activity, so they could be thinking a lot about what they want to say, how they want to say it, what needs to be said, and that is causing them to be nervous. But there is a lot of mental activity, and there is nervousness about something pertaining to this. So let's go ahead and begin with section 1. Also, if the timestamps are not down below, leave them below for me, please. I appreciate it. So we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. We have the 5 of Wands. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like this is internal conflict with this 5 of Wands being here. This person has internal conflict because there is a battle between moving on with you and the situation with their ex. I feel like whoever their ex was, it was one of their soulmates and somebody they saw a future with, somebody that they saw themselves being with long term. It's also, a situation where they feel like they can't get that type of connection or that type of relationship with anybody else. And so it's the need for them to let go of that situation or in order for something new to come about. And though they may be talking to you, maybe flirting with you, trying to build something with you, they're not going to be able to build anything solid because they have to release this old energy, this old situation. And so I feel like this person wants something with you, but right now, they're not able to give you what it is that you need, what it is that you want, and what it takes to build a solid foundation because they have 1 foot, in the past and 1 foot in the future or in the present. And so for them, they need to let go of their ex or need to let go of an old situation, an old relationship that has already, ended, but they're still holding on to it. So definitely need to release the ex. Section 2, we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Five of Wands. I feel like this person would be the person who has that nervous energy and is really in their head. That's what I think this Five of Wands is too. It's also about internal conflict. The Five of Wands generally is about, you know, competition, that type of thing. And it could also be that they feel like they're in competition with other people who want your attention because you are someone who is very attractive. You might have a lot, you know, of potential suitors. Even if they don't know that for sure, they could be thinking that. But I feel like more than just that, it's them having internal conflict about how to make a move. Because they're offering something that's stable. Something that's going to be long lasting. I also feel like this is somebody who's also very financially, you know, stable and well off. And they could be, you know, the type of person to shower you with gifts. But they want to go about this in the right way. Like they need a plan, a full out plan on how they're going to approach you with this offer. And I feel like this is why it's been moving so slowly. I also feel like this is Capricorn energy, and maybe that's because I am a Capricorn and I know how I am about situations, and it's just a need to want to plan out every detail and make sure that it's perfect or as close to perfect as it can be before, you know, you execute it. But I feel like this person is in their head a whole lot. They want you, they want the relationship, definitely. It's just a matter of how to make that initial offer. And I feel like you're like, if you don't come on, like just say it. But it's not that easy for them. They're really in their head about that. But they do want a relationship with you, so, you know. For what it's worth. Section 3. We have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. We have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. We have the Page of Cups. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like you're single with this Nine of Pentacles being here. And there's somebody who has already come in to offer you something. Or there's somebody who is going to be coming in to offer you something. And they might be a Pisces. They may also be older than you. Doesn't have to be extremely, you know, older than you, but I feel like it's somebody older than you. Or you could be the older one and they could be, you know, younger than you and younger than what you're used to. But this is a soulmate. There's going to be like that instant connection. That chemistry is going to be there. I feel like this person, whenever they come in, if they have not already come in, it's going to be like, you know, that schoolgirl crush. You know, you're going to be all giddy and excited. You both are. But I feel like this person has also been watching you for a little while. So I feel like they're saying like they see you. You know, even if you have no idea who this person is, they see you. They've been watching you. And they like what they see and they're coming after it. They're coming to offer you something. And even though this, you know, the card isn't there, I feel like it's still important for you to be open to receive whatever this is. Because I feel like it's going to come in. This person is going to be different than what you're used to. And you may kind of brush it off. Or, you know, you're focusing on work or something else so much that you're not paying attention or interested in anything outside of what you're focusing on. But you have something coming in, someone coming in, and it's important that you know, be open to receive that. Because I feel like this person is going to give you something that you've been missing when it comes to your intimate relationships. And section 4, you deserve love. You are lovable. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. We have the Two of Swords. And we have the Chariot. I get the sense that you gave this person an ultimatum, and this can go vice versa. So take it how it resonates. But I feel like you kind of gave this person an ultimatum. Like you've been dealing with them for a while, and they were probably closed off, I feel, emotionally closed off. Or they weren't making any moves to move the situation beyond what it was. And so, you know, maybe you've been talking and dating for a while and you're looking for a relationship, and it never progresses to actually being in a relationship or some type of commitment. They've shied away from commitment, away from making the relationship official. You've just been kind of dating and stuck in limbo, really not knowing where to go. And so you were like, either we're doing this or we're not doing this. So what is it going to be? Either you're going to get it together or I'm going to move on. And I feel like for some of you, this person still hasn't gotten it together. And you'll know, you know, if this is your situation. If you're currently talking to somebody and you've been talking to them for months and nothing has changed, then this person still hasn't gotten it together. And you're going to be the one in this chariot moving towards success. And once you move away, there will be something else that the universe is going to kind of substitute for this situation, for this person. For others of you, this person is going to, you know, realize that they are about to miss out on something, and they're going to make the decision to move forward with you and take the relationship to the next step. But I feel like regardless, there's a need to deal with inner childhood issues, because that's going to be a block. That's going to be something that hinders the relationship. And if you have not already watched the video that I did on codependency, it is titled You First, Them Second, because I talked about this. This is a situation that has the potential to be successful, but it also has that, you know, codependent vibes here. Because of things from their childhood, you know, maybe they saw their parents act that way, but this is something that has been learned over time. They may also have an issue with, you know, them not loving themselves. So if they don't love themselves, how are they going to give you love? They may not feel worthy. They may not feel valuable, or like they deserve someone like you. And all of these things are going to need to be worked on and worked through in order for there to be a successful and a solid foundation for you both to build on. So for some of you, I feel like they're going to eventually, they're either going to walk away, and they're walking away not because they don't want the situation, but because they feel that they aren't worthy or valuable. And maybe that's not something they've ever said to you, but they feel like you are too much for them. Like you are out of their league. And they're never going to measure up. But for others of them, they may feel that way, but they're still going to take that risk and go after it. But at the same time, even though they choose to, you know, get into the relationship, it's the need to pay attention to, one, your intuition, but also look out for, you know, the signs of codependent behavior. And make sure that they're not just getting in the relationship because they want to be with somebody and they don't want to be alone by themselves. Again, if you haven't already watched the video that I did on codependency. But that is the reading. I hope that it was helpful for you all. Be sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you have not. And I'll talk to you all next time.